What's good guys, here is Fanny808 and in today's video I really wanted to break down top 5 hard truths what I learned in last like 8 years what I've been doing music. So if you are really serious about that to be a music producer, this video gonna save you like days, weeks, months or even years of your time. So stop yapping and let's fucking get it. First thing first, nobody really cares about you until you have some major placement or until you have some crazy opportunities. Like for real, I totally remember when I was just guy who was making beats and when I don't have any like opportunities, when I wasn't be around some cool people, nobody really gives a fuck about me. But I totally remember when I landed my first major placement with NBA Youngboy, everybody just started responding me, everybody just started hitting me up and like wanted to work with me. It is sad, but it is what it is. And really, if you cannot bring anything on the table, why the people going to work with you? Also, like my pro tip is like learn on some real instruments, because like everybody know how to like click midis in FL Studio, but if you will be really good in like playing guitar or playing on a piano or even playing on some like saxophone or something like that, you're gonna have something like specific and unique. So really just like focus on that, what you can really bring to the table. And you don't have to like play on a guitar or play on an instrument, just like study some skill, I don't know, like email marketing or like doing Discord servers or mixing and mastering or even like editing content or something like that. This kind of service you just can like offer to another producer for free, and after that you just gonna have some crazy relationship with some cool producer and he gonna work with you because you can bring something to the table. The second thing is master one sound, but don't be stuck on one sound forever. You feel me? You really wanted to be that guy who is the best in some type of like beats or loops or something like that. You know, like you really wanted to be that guy when someone just say like, yo, who is the best guy who been doing like hard future type beats? You really wanted to be that guy who is doing the hardest, I don't know what, you know, because like if you're going to try to be the best in all the genres and all the type beats and all the sounds, it will be so much harder, and I think it's impossible to be like best in all type of like sounds and stuff like that, you know. So grind this, but don't forget to be ready with some different type of music, because you never know who going to hit you up that he need like pop beats for Drake, you know. So the thing is that you really wanted to have a full computer with like different type of beats, you know, because like you never know who's just going to hit you up for like pop beats or something like that. And kind of the thing is with this kind of pop music is, if you're going to think about it, how much money is in the like hip hop music industry and how much money is in the pop music industry, you know, like the pop music are listening more people, that means on the pop side is more money. So maybe you don't know how to make pop, you don't like the pop, but maybe if you're going to try that, maybe you just find something what you're gonna love about like making a pop music or something like that, and you just can like start to making pop music and you're just gonna make more money with a pop music. This is kind of like a reminder that in different industries maybe it's more money than in a hip hop, you know what I'm saying? The first truth is don't forget to study some instrument and play on the real instrument, because the thing how I already say, like when you don't have to bring something on a table, you just like other hundreds and thousands of producers. So I will highly recommend to start play on some real instrument, because like the first thing first, you're gonna know all the notes and stuff like this works. The second thing, you're gonna have more value in like producer community, because if someone gonna need like guitar loops or guitar this, guitar that, you got it. The last thing is like you just maybe gonna enjoy more to making like music with real instruments, because like it's really different feeling when you just grab the guitar and just make a loop with that, record that, versus that when you just clicking to the FL, you know, like everybody know how to make like piano melody in the FL Studio with Omnisphere, you know. Like to be honest, if I would start to playing on a guitar 8 years ago when I was starting making beats, I swear to God I will be on the very different level when I'm just on right now. You feel me? So if you're just starting right now, grab some real instruments. It really doesn't matter if that's piano, guitar, saxophone, or I don't fucking know what. Just grab the instrument, learn the instrument, and just make music with that. And I swear to God, you're just gonna be better than other producers. The fourth thing is networking. And I know this is kind of like cliche and everybody just going to tell you this like, yo bro, you just have to network more, your network have to be good and stuff like that. But like, to be honest, again, if I would realize this like 8 years ago when I was starting starting out with music, I will be really on the different level than I am now, you know? So it's kind of hard to like know how to do a really good networking, because like if you're just starting out right now and if you just open like the FL Studio and like the whole like producer thing yesterday, you just think that networking is when you're just going to DM some artists, yo, let's work or something like that. But this is really not networking. Networking is about like creating new relationships, kind of like paying a rent on these relationships, because like to be honest, it's really important to paying a rent on these relationships, because if you do not gonna do that, the relationship will be gone, you know? And what I really mean when I'm saying like paying rent on relationship, I know it's maybe gonna sound kind of like weird, but that you're gonna like still talking with these people. And very important thing is like hopping on a call and like talk to them like face to face, you know? Because like it's a huge difference when you just like DMing with someone and when just like talking face to face. It's more personal. That guy going to like remind you better because he's going to like see your face and like you're just gonna talk to them face to face, you know? It's really better to hopping on a call, doing like follow-ups, just like do not talk with these guys, with these like producers and artists only about like music. Just ask them like how are they doing, like what is their life looking and stuff like that. Like the good thing how you can really do this is like responding them on their stories on Instagram, just like right, I don't know, the guy going to post like a new outfit or something like that, just like give them a compliment like, yo bro, this looking hard, blah blah blah, you know? And like with these kind of like small things, you're going to like pay the rent and the relationship will be stronger. Network is your net worth. And the last thing is, if your beats are already like good, the thing is that if you're going to make like 10 beats per day, that doesn't mean that you're going to make more money, you know? Because like the thing is really going to make you money. It's like the steps, where are you selling like your product or your products, or even you can make money with the content and stuff like that. And the content is a huge thing too, because like if you're gonna think about it, how many producers are making content in these days? Like yeah, many producers are doing content, but definitely more producers are not doing a content and they are just doing more music than a content. But it's really up to you. But I think if you really want it to be like better, just do the content, because like you just can do like small reels or small like something, but you really again going to bring something on the table, and the guy is going to remember you better than if he just going to see like your beat post with like black screen recordings, you know? So the content is a huge fact too. And like the second thing is how I already said, like if you're going to make like 10 beats per day, that doesn't mean that you're going to like make 10 times more money than yesterday, you know? Because like if you're just really going to think about that, like what is really going to make you money as music producer? Okay, the paychecks from like BMI, DistroKid and all these like royalties, beat sales, and if you have some other like services. So you just have to think like what you really wanted to do, like if you really wanted to focus on placements, or if you wanted to like focus on these little B-star sales, or if you wanted to like offering some like good services for producers or for artists. And when you just decide what are you going to do, if you're just going to like find a way how to scale that, you just can really scale and being like better and better. That's gonna make you more and more money. Very good thing when your beats are already good enough is really good to have like quality over quantity, because if you're going to think about that, you really wanted to have the most high quality beats. And I know sometimes even for me, I just can make like beat in 5 minutes and that beat can be like Billboard hit, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so these were 5 top truths what I learned as a music producer in last 8 years of doing music. Please leave like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my Instagram, and if you really wanted to work one-on-one with me, just DM me on the Instagram 1v1. And if you wanted to get all my loops or my placement opportunities, all my starters or my FLPs and many more, just go to check out my Hero. It will be the first link in the descriptions. Have a good one and peace, bro.